Alright, guys. I'm going to activate the plan because we're about to declare war. In literally a couple seconds, we are going to smash across the border. Alright. And you know what? Oh, they're already going in there. Alright, well, whatever. We're winning. We might be able to sneak around the back over it. Nah, we're not. Oh, I forgot to move the planes over. God damn it. I always forget to move the plane. I can't even. Oh, because I don't have any planes in reserve. Quick, move the planes. Stop everything. I forgot the planes. I'm so stupid. You never forget the planes. Alright, hold on. I should have put the planes over there first before I declared war. Have we taken a province? No, we haven't. Yeah, concentrate on that. We just want to push straight into that. Actually, yeah, they're not doing too well. They're actually attrition in their own country. Oh, yeah, no, don't actually, yeah, we have broken in a little bit. Remember, the goal is Baghdad. That's what we care about. Actually, I think we're just gonna walk into it. I love how as soon as we step... Okay, yep. They should be pretty close to capitulation now. What's their, Oh, our plane should be here as well now, right? Yep. Alright, let's deploy... over the Middle East. I like how it's just one region. And then... get them on that. The front line just move forward. Oh yeah, nice. Alright, they're holding us back a little bit. We'll send the lads up north to capture the job. Yeah, I'm gonna make some 9 a year. Oh, we captured some of that. Speaking of which, what resources does, oh, we got the indi. Oh, no, it's just 10 of it. Whatever. We'll just take it. How long will it take us to get there? Oh, yeah, they're gonna be there in a second. Well, here, we're back. Come on, you can do it. Get in there. Don't stop attack them before they can recover. Yes, there you go. I think they died from attrition. Oh my god. Oh, we actually just lost. Oh no, we didn't lose anything. We just got pushed back. No one was do you wanna take... There we go. Alright, they should capitulate now. 100%. Hey, alright, Iraq. Take all states. Take the 2 states that they have. There we go. Alright, look at that. Now our country looks slightly weirder. Alright, how long till the justification on Turkey is done? Because Turkey's going to be much harder. They actually have an army. God forbid. October 13th. Alright, so we got a little while. We got some divisions ready to deploy. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, we can test out tanks and stuff on. So we've actually got our first, like, proper army of light tanks. Let's get a new commander. And these are gonna be, like, the fastest, tanks we got. And they're gonna basically clear pathways for us into the north. And hopefully that'll work out for us. How many divisions does it looks... Alright, so they have anywhere from 16 to 30. So let's assume the worst and say they have 37. How many do we have? we have around that many pretty much. But I'm gonna want to get more than that. Also, I'm gonna see if I can get the production of planes up more, because that's important as well. So we just finished army effort, so that's great. I don't really know what that gives us. Let's go to motorization effort. Actually, if we can get mechanized, that'd be pretty cool. Oh no, not the Hindenburg disaster. Oh no, when are we gonna be able to declare war on these guys right here? It'll be done October 13th. Alright, so we have a little while before we can do anything. So now we're questioning the Turkish sovereignty. That's the good stuff. Everybody loves Turkish. You know what? You know what? I feel like I can go after the Soviet Union with my 16 tank divisions. I don't think anybody can stop me. What's Germany doing, huh? What are you doing up here, man? How many divisions do you have? You got 58. I'm surprised you don't have more, actually, but they've got good divisions. I've just got, like, shitty guys that are kind of a thing. Also, my country looks really weird. I think I need Syria as well. Once I get Turkey, I'll look less like garbage. Alright, so we actually finished researching paratroopers, so I'm actually going to train some of those lads up as well. It's got, like, 5 or 6 of them. And apparently we can only train 2 at the same time, because we've run out of manpower. And we should probably start actually making paratrooper planes. Oh man, my country's so good. It's just... You know what? We should get mountain infantry as well. Actually, you know what? I think we get a discount if we do motorized. Oh, no, we don't. Alright, so let's just do, mountain infantry. Mountain infantry, there we go. And then we can work on all the other stuff. The war in Turkey is gonna be slow. I mean, it's gonna be slow. Turkey's all mountainy and hilly, and tanks aren't the best for that. But you know, whatever. Tanks will be easier in Afghanistan. Hopefully, I can get fuel in there. Also, my infrastructure is probably garbage in Iraq. Just finished construction 1, so that's nice. Do we? Yeah, whatever. Concentrated industry 2. That's great. Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna rename my theater. I can't do that, can I? No, oh well. I think we're gonna smash into the Turkish border pretty quickly. I mean, I'm training up so many guys. I've got paratroopers going, I've got tanks going, I've got normal infantry going. Like, we're gonna wreck them. And we do have a surplus of some stuff, which is good. It's always good to have a surplus. We don't have a deficit of anything yet, so that's nice. Oh, apparently we just got the event, Afghan posturing, so that's nice. And I am starting to build the navy of submarines, because that's all we're gonna have, honestly. And I didn't even know these guys were a thing, so we're gonna stick them on the Afghan border, just because, I just want some defense around that area. Maybe even stick them on the Soviet border, I don't know. And we'll just give them a plan to attack into Afghanistan. I don't think they're gonna use it, though. Alright, so just, like, to here. I don't know why Kabul is the capital. I'm pretty sure it's something else in real life, but whatever. We're speaking out against Afghanistan. Afghanistan I'm actually a little more concerned about. Because I think they do actually have a relatively good army. Yeah, they have 6 to 12. Alright, so they're not as good as Persia, but the Soviets have claims on them, and I don't really want to piss off the Soviets. And... Alright, I guess this will just be the biggest... Alright, get a commander in here. Alright, this will just be the Royal Persian Fleet, I guess. I don't know. I think the main goal of this game is, if the war does break out and they do go for the Soviet Union, I might be able to capture, like, this area down here. And then what we'll do is we'll push up north. Because if we can take Stalingrad, that'll be a major blow to the Soviets. And how close? I can't remember when this justification is. It's gotta be soon. Oh, October. Oh, God. Oh, it's gonna be a little while. So Amelia Earhart just did it. I feel like it's just a random event. If she does it or not, it doesn't seem like it's actually, a thing. You know what? I'm gonna justify on Saudi Arabia as well, because we gotta get those justifications going. Watch us like a ridiculous. No, we have enough, just barely though. And it's not registered. There we go. So that'll be done on May 19th, 1939. So basically, right after the war kicks off, I'm gonna invade Britain and France through here. And it's gonna be hard holding on to Turkey because of the constant naval invasions. But you know, whatever. Now we're questioning Afghan sovereignty. Let's see. When is this justification gonna be done? August 28th, 1939. We got like 2 years, buddy. I don't think there's anything to question right now. Okay, I'm constantly getting these notices about Afghanistan. I don't know why we must ready the people for war, because we have literally 2 years before we have to go to war with Afghanistan. I don't see, like, what? Yeah, I get it. I mean, come on now. How many divisions? 3. Yeah, real scared of Saudi Arabia. The only problem is that they got a lot of stuff on the British border. This is gonna be a conquest on the level that Persia has not achieved. You know what? I'm not gonna justify Greece yet. I'll get around to that. I will own the entire Middle East. I will become a world power, or I will not be a country at all. There is no in between, and there is nothing that will stop me from making the new Persian Empire the greatest empire that has ever touched the Middle East. We're gonna have Africa. Well, actually, we're gonna have Northern Africa. We're gonna have Saudi Arabia, Oman, Yemen. We're gonna take most of India over, Afghanistan, take all that shit off of the Soviets, Turkey, Syria, which is owned by France, Greece, Bulgaria, everything. I will let nothing stand in the great Persian Empire's way. Get this. We're speaking out against Turkey. The future belongs to the new Persian Empire. That nothing will stop. How many divisions does Britain have? 75. Ooh, actually that... Leadership purges in the Soviet Union, it will just make them weaker. We are the stronger fascist empire, and nothing will stop us. And we will stop at nothing conquering the Middle East. No one will be able to stop us. We will be the greatest empire ever. Jesus Christ, I sound like Hitler, but like a Middle Eastern Hitler. Alright, you know what? We will take on the Soviet Union. How many divisions do they have? 260? Never mind. We will build up, and then we will take on the Soviet Union, and we will become the oil lords. Nobody will own more oil. You know what? We'll invade Romania as well, because they have oil. I will be the greatest oil lord in history, and nobody will come anywhere close to what I'm going to do. The Persians will rise strong again and anew. Every day the Persian fleet goes stronger and stronger, able to take on the English. Actually, you know what I should do? I should probably just get like a naval invasion ready for, you know what? Justifying on Oman. I don't have nearly enough political power for that. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Since I have such a good Air Force, I might not need a good Navy. I'll just paradrop in. Speaking of which, how are those paratroopers doing? Look at this. Tanks further than the eye could see. The Marco Polo Bridge incident, our Japanese allies are securing their domination in Asia, and nothing will stop them. Fascists will dominate Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Africa will become owned by the fascist Italians. Nothing will stop us on our quest. And you know what? We don't want the Americas, because the Americas are trash. You can keep your freedom and democracy, because it's all just a lie and nobody cares about it. Nobody. You all secretly know that the greater path is fascism, and you all secretly know that you would just go communist at the slightest push of a hand. There is nothing that you have to offer that we can't offer 10 times as better as you. Jesus Christ, I don't think I've ever gotten myself so worked up about. Actually, Japan should be going to war any second now. I don't think I've ever gotten myself so worked up in a Hearts of Iron game before. Are they doing war with China? Yeah, they're doing war with China. Alright, Marco Polo Bridge. You know what? We will aid them. We will aid them in their help. We will send volunteers. We have enough divisions to send volunteers right now. Yeah, we have enough. We will help the Japanese, because the Chinese are corrupt and they are lying. What are they called? What is this country called? It's just called China? Look at this, non-aligned. They're too weak to take sides. They don't understand the gravity of the situation. We will reinforce the Asian doctrine, and we will help the Japanese. Actually, I wonder if they'll join the... when do they join the Axis? I wonder. And we will destroy the British possessions of the Middle East. They'll have nothing when we're done with it. Just out of question, what resources are actually here? We have infinite oil. Infinite oil! Actually, hold on, let me take a look. We literally have 43 oil that we're not using. The Germans would kill for that right now. Meanwhile, in Germany, they've got like 4 oil. It's actually kind of pathetic, Germany. But it's good, though. No one will stop in my quest for oil domination. Actually, if we could take over India, that'd be pretty good. Those fools, they think that another war won't come. Look at them. Look at the national focus they're doing. Oh, air rearmament. You know what? You can't rely on the air. You have to rely on the pure power of men fighting for their undying... Look at that. The French are doing some... They're looking at what does this actually do? I can't even click on it. They're looking at helmets. They don't even know what they're doing. They're the fools. They will not rise. Fascism will rise, and we will steal that oil from the... Actually, it's like right on our border with the Soviets, so that won't be that hard to take off of them. Millions upon millions of planes, millions upon millions of guns, soldiers from every corner of the world will unite for... Actually, you know what? Maybe I should just influence the Soviet Union. I could influence their policies. We will march to every corner of the world, every edge of the earth. Nothing will stop in our path. Actually, when's Saudi Arabia going to be done justifying on? 1939. We will stop at nothing to conquer everything. Actually, we can start building heavy tanks if we can take over Turkey, because that's a lot of chromium that they have. Okay, so I'm actually getting warnings now that the Turkish people have figured out that I'm going to invade them and have brought everybody to their border, and it's really hilly up here. Really, really mountainous. So, what I might do is use paratroopers on them. Speaking of which, well, just don't mind the, like, 24 divisions that I'm training. But, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to deploy my dudes over here, and we're going to drop in behind their lines, because I can pretty much see what's going on over there. Do we have an airbase in this area? Yeah, we do. We'll bring them over to here on this airbase, and we'll give them their own army. We'll give them a commander, actually, just because I feel like they kind of need a commander. And we'll make some paratrooper planes. What the hell? Okay. Look at this. We're questioning Arabian society. We're everywhere. No one will stop. Actually, what's the world tension at? 17? Alright, Germany. Just don't do anything stupid right now. What focus are you? Watch, they're going for frickin' like... Oh, they're doing air innovations. Okay, good. I was scared for a second that they might be going for, what do you call it? Ancillist for a second there, but, we're good. So, I know I'm a fascist, like, dictator and all, but I might be extending my bounds too far because, like, I mean, it is August 1937, so we don't have too much to worry about yet. But anyway, let's move, like, a transport plane or two over to here. What the heck? Alright, so we got our transport planes here. Alright, so let's get these guys on on a pair-drop mission. And we're gonna drop them literally into the middle of the fucking hills. I'm sure they won't die. Yeah, so that'll freak out the AI. And then we'll push in with tanks. What could go wrong, right? Do they not have to plan that? Don't we need air superiority or something like that? Division's still preparing, minus 20%. Maybe we should stick like an artillery in the paratrooper maybe we should train the paratroopers as well. Yeah, maybe at least get them up to regulars. I just realized we're so low on manpower. I've been training so many divisions. Oh, this is gonna get bad if I have to like actually fight properly. Oh wow. How many divisions does Turkey have now? 31 still. Alright. I think they have manpower problems, just like a lot of other democratic nations. What's Afghanistan doing? How are they? We actually don't, well, we're justifying on them now, so they're a bit... Oh, they have a national spirit thing that... They have 12. Alright, we just won't attack them until we've, sufficiently attacked everybody else. Also, let me shift some planes over to here. Okay, we've literally just run out of people. There's nobody left. Nobody left in our country. It's over. It's over. I love how I have 41,000 people in my Air Force. That is crazy. I mean, like, that... Oh, Sink Yang joined the commentary. Well, you will fall to the new Persian Empire as well. Actually, wait, how far are they off of my borders? You know... Yeah, I guess I could invade them through Afghanistan, but it's kind of a pain in the ass, honestly. And we're gonna want air superiority over this whole region because we have pretty bad coverage. Alright, so we have an entire new army of tanks, so we need another commander, but these guys are gonna... They're in the north anyway, right? So let's just get them up to the north so they can push in the north. Right there. Yeah, okay, good. As well, alright, so they're literally, their mission is just going to be to help take the paratroopers there. And we have pretty good superiority for that. And we're going to get the air over too, so we might as well declare war on them now. So I'll start activation of all of the plans. And then we will declare war on